Guys, it's June. It's Men's Mental Health Month. And you and I both know not many people give a crap about how we feel and what we go through. The world is always on our shoulders, and everybody expects that we have to be at peak performance. And everybody talks about what they expect from us and what they need from us and what they need to get from us. But they don't know the kind of cruelty that we have to fight and face in this world every day. And it doesn't help that we are suppressing how we feel and not talking to people about how we feel and finding the right outlets in order to help us emotionally regulate. You've seen me cry plenty of times on this app, but that's not even half the amount of times that I cry. Sometimes you get home from work, you sit in the car for 45 minutes to an hour just trying to get your mind at ease because you know after the chaos of work, you have to go into your house and experience the chaos of your home, and then your wife's on your case and your kids are going crazy and you don't catch a break. I want you to do me a favor, please, man. Learn emotional regulation. That's the first thing. The second thing is, I would rather have you cry and shed your tears and your snot all over my shoulder than having to carry your cattle or your coffin on the same shoulder. The reality is that 8 out of every 10 suicides are men. And that's an alarming thing. I know a lot of you are now going to make fun of this post and say, there's Vicky going on another bayan about men's mental health. I've seen grown men do this. Until you or your son or someone else becomes a statistic, then it's not a joke anymore, because now it hits closer to home than you care to realize. We are in competition with one another all the time. We want to trample on one another. We are in these constant ego battles and back and forths with one another. Because we were taught by our forefathers and whoever else that this is healthy behavior. It is not. It really isn't. There are free resources like SADAG, SADAG. Look them up. In the still of the night, when you're alone, nobody needs to know. But bare your soul to your creator and also find professional help. You need to start pulling yourself towards yourself, or unfortunately, you are not going to have a great time. I love you enough. Whether you like me, whether you hate me, whether you support me, I don't care. I love you enough to not see you succumb to something like that, and to be submitted to all these crazy and excruciating types of pain and disappointment that lead you to make stupid decisions. Maybe not suicide, but drugs, alcohol, reckless behavior. A lot of us bottle things in. So, like a can of Coke, you get stressed out, that's the shaking and whatever. And then one day, the lid just pops and you explode over everyone. Reactive abuse is when you get subjected to abuse by your father, your wife, or people around you, and then you get enough suppression going, and eventually you explode, and then you become violent or rude or whatever. And then guess what? Your reaction to the abuse that you've been receiving the whole time, that comes under fire. Not the abuse that you've been receiving from these individuals the whole time. It's really tough being a man. It's really tough being a man. It is very silent and lonely because no one, not even our wives, truly care about the crazy kinds of stress and abuse that we have to face outside in the workplace, when we leave our homes, when we visit family. I understand it. Please look after yourselves, okay? Take some time. Even if it means you're going to get in the car in the middle of the night and grab a Seattle or a Vida and go sit and cry by the ocean. And get professional help, please, because prayer can only get you so far. Let's break away from these negative stigmas. It's time for us to start healing so we can be better husbands, better fathers, and better versions of ourselves for ourselves and everybody that depends on us. I love you. And if nobody's told you recently, I appreciate your efforts and I see your progress and I am fucking proud of you.